All right, let's be real here. This card is pretty scrappy. UFC on ESPN 10 starting it off with a scrappy fight to get everything going. This flyweight matchup to kick things off is pretty funny when you really look at it. We have Jordan Espinosa taking on Mark, the husband of Montana, De La Rosa. These two men have a combined 3-6 record in the UFC, and were actually scheduled to face each other back in 2018 before Espinosa withdrew with a knee injury. They both had a fight with multiple loss streaks. De La Rosa's 15-4 overall, but just 1-2 in the UFC, whereas Jordan Espinosa is 22-7 overall, but is also 1-2 in the UFC, just like his opponent. Both guys have a solid submission game, decent striking, and what is seemingly a must-win for both fighters. Who you got, Meat Boy?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Both these guys need a win, but you can't have two winners when it's a 1v1 fight to the death, right? But, I got Espinosa. I got to go with the fans. It looks like about, a couple thousand people are kind of going 75%. It looks like I'm right there with those couple thousand people. I think Espinosa, though, he's got a solid all-around creative submission game, great takedown offense, good takedown defense. Has 4 inches of reach on top of that. Is a decent Vegas odd favorite, but I think that's the safer bet in my opinion.
Yeah, I hear you on that. He's a minus 165 favorite. The odds makers kind of like him for some reason. Here's my thinking on this one, Meat Boy. The UFC is really trying to prop up the De La Rosa family, right? Montana De La Rosa, Mark De La Rosa. They're the first married couple to ever be in the UFC, right? Yeah. So it seems like the UFC is trying to give this dude, Mark De La Rosa, as many opportunities as possible to, keep his name relevant in this featherweight division, because Montana over in the women's flyweight division is making noise. She looks good. She's racked together a couple nice wins. And so it seems to me that Uncle Dana and crew was like, here, De La Rosa, here's your last chance. Main card, you're starting off this scrappy card and see if you can do it with a bang. So I'm going to go with De La Rosa simply because I think the UFC wants this guy around so they can keep the hype of that family affair going on. But I realize it's not the consensus pick with Espinosa being a decent favorite. Tell me this much, Meat Boy. How do you think Espinosa gets it done if he does get this victory?
I think it's going to be a decision, maybe even split. It probably won't be that exciting of a fight. I'm really not that excited for this fight. These guys kind of suck.
I hear you on that one. It's definitely an opportunity for both these guys to make a name for themselves. I'm going to go De La Rosa by decision, but you're right. This is a scrappy fight to get things going. He's got Espinosa. I have De La Rosa. We'll see what happens.